Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Haxenhunt. Today we are going to be heading over to Walmart and we're going to go buy a couple different arrows, kind of the cheaper arrows. We can go from anywhere from like $3 to $5 or whatever we can find. Just the cheap arrows that my bow is going to be able to shoot. I'm not going to be able to shoot it with my Hoyt RX1. I'll be able to shoot it with my Diamond Edge or Diamond Rock. Yeah, Diamond Rock. Just because the arrows are most likely going to max out at 70 pounds. My bow's at 80. My Hoyt, so I don't want to shoot that. Just try to stay safe. So guys, we're gonna go find some cheap arrows, see how they shoot, put them out at long distances, and see what's happening. And I just want you guys to know, I just want you guys to see if it's worth buying expensive arrows or cheap arrows. So go ahead and stay tuned if you guys want to see how those cheap arrows perform. Alright guys, just heading over to Walmart right now. We're gonna go ahead and buy a couple arrows and see maybe some accessories as well, but we're gonna focus on some arrows and see if they stay consistent out at 100 yards with my more expensive Easton Axis arrows. So heading over there and I'll show you guys which arrows I end up buying. So we've got 4, 5, $2 arrows. So we're gonna go ahead, go through them all, see which ones I want to buy, and go ahead and buy some. We're getting a Cryptos. So this is a 55 or 50 to 70 pound bow arrow. So we got 2 Cryptos, and then we're going with the Wolverine 55 to 70, and then Mossy Oak. This is a 350 spine arrow at 60 to 75 pound bows. So we are going to be shooting right there 597, a 397, another. So I think it's another 597. So $5 an arrow basically. Go ahead and grab any green field tip to put on those for $3. Well guys, so we just got back from Walmart. We've got the 6 arrows of choice ranging from $4 to $5. Great arrows. They, I mean, for the price, pretty dang good arrows. They're all carbon arrows. They're all the same diameter arrows. I think it's a 6mm diameter. So kind of the thicker arrows. We've got 2 Wolverines, we've got 2 Mossy Oaks, and 2 Cryptos. So we're gonna be, comparing them against each other at further distances, make sure they hold and stay consistent. And then I don't know if I have an arrow scale. I'm gonna see if I do. If I do, then I'll go ahead and weigh them and check the consistencies of the weight of the arrows. Some of them are 29 inches, 30 inches, and 31 inches. I don't have an arrow saw, so I'm not able to cut the arrows, but the ones going up against each other are going to be the same lengths. Anyway, let's go ahead and throw these on the arrow spinner and see how straight they are. See if they're spinning straight and true. If not, then you guys will be able to find out. All right, so first up, I'm gonna go ahead and throw my Easton Axis match grade, so straightness of 0.001 right here on the arrow spinner, just to make sure it's spinning straight, because I know this arrow is straight. So let's go ahead, feel that out. Everything looks pretty dang good. Both ends are spinning really good. So let's go ahead and go with the Wolverine 55 to 70 arrow, see exactly how that one's looking. So as you can see, let me get up nice and close right here to that knock. You can kind of see a little bit of wobble there in the arrow. it's not gonna be, you know, perfectly straight. And then the tip here goes out of the background. Tip there's pretty straight for a $5 arrow right there. We'll definitely be able to tell more once I throw on a broadhead. So there's the Wolverine, and then here's the Mossy Oak. Go ahead and throw this on there. So there's definitely a lot of wobble in this one. Let's go ahead and look at the Knox side. Knox side's got a little bit of wobble there. You can see. Let's go ahead over here. Quite a bit of wobble right there in that tip. See if I can make it so you guys can see that pretty easily. It's got wobble on both sides right there with that Mossy Oak. Again, $5 arrow. Let's go ahead with the Cryptos. This one is the $4 arrow, so this is a little bit cheaper. Made by Allen. So let's go ahead and throw this on here. Definitely got some wobble on there. Yeah. Let's go ahead and check this knock end. You guys can see a little bit of that wobble. And then same for right here. A little bit of wobble there. So all three arrows are wobbling just a little bit, but I mean that's got to be expected from just a $5 arrow. But let's go see if that's going to change anything at a long distance shooting. See if that's really going to affect it and impact the consistency of these arrows. All right, so we've got the target out there. We're just going to go straight for 50 yards and see. It's not sighted in because I just barely put the sight on here, but I'm gonna go ahead and assume where it's gonna hit and go for it. 50 yards. Here we go. First shot, and this is with the Cryptos made by Allen arrow. Go ahead with second Crypto. That one flew actually really well, and I guessed right exactly where I needed to aim. Good guess. Just aiming at the top of the target with what would be like my 40-yard pin. All right, really interested on where that one hit because I aimed in the exact same spot. It's the same arrow and everything, and it didn't even hit the target, it hit the grass. Shoot, we might have just lost our first arrow. Here's that first shot, right there with that Crypto. And I was aiming right at that white tag right on top. So it should have hit in the same vicinity, but obviously it did not, and it probably buried itself in the grass. So that's fun. Well, can't find that one, so let's go ahead and pull that one out and go shoot some other ones, and maybe it'll show itself somewhere here in the grass. All right, so arrow number 2 that we're gonna shoot is the Wolverine. Let's go ahead and tuck this puppy up here, set it up. So again, 50 yards, guys. Let's go ahead with the first shot with the Wolverine. All right, hold up. I think that one shot over, but I'm not positive. I'm just gonna aim with second shot Wolverine. All right, so I think I figured out, sorry, I just shot those so I could see exactly where those arrows were landing because I missed. Shooting to the right. I shot pretty far right. Should be able to see the knocks. think. Crap, I might have just lost both those arrows. Alright, so we went ahead and moved the target up 30 yards. We're only going to shoot 20 yards and see where these arrows are shooting because I just lost 3 arrows. My whole experiment so far has gone to crap. 20 yards first. We're going to go ahead and shoot the mossy oak. See where this is hitting. I do have my Allen to change the sight in case it is shooting way off. Whoa, she is shooting like at 20 yards, a foot and a half to the right. So that means we need to adjust this. Okay, cool. Second shot with the mossy oak arrow. 20 yards. Whoa, should be on now. At least closer. I don't even know where that one hit. We're gonna go ahead and shoot this Allen cryptic. Okay, still shooting to the right. Looks like we need to move it to the right even more. I moved it quite a bit. We are gonna go ahead and shoot both of these mossy oaks at 20 yards. Now that we should be closer to be sighted in. Still a little bit high and right, but it's all right. We'll aim in the same place and see if they are consistent. And while we're at it, let's shoot this crypto. Like cryptocurrency, I guess, I don't know. So here's the first shot, the mossy oak. There's the second shot, mossy oak, and there's the crypto. We're aiming. A bomb just went off over there, what the heck? That was creepy. Anyway, all right. So aiming right there in that bullseye. Hitting pretty good. So let's drop it back to 30 yards now that we're more on and see how that is shooting. Okay, so we dropped that target back another 10 yards. So now we're at 30 yards. We're gonna go ahead and first shoot the mossy oak at 30 yards. Let's see how accurate it is. Consistent. Hey, that was actually a pretty dang good shot. And I aimed the 20 pin because it was shooting high. Mossy oak number 2. Pulled that one a little bit. Let's go with the crypto. All right, let's go take a look at those real fast. All right guys, just came up. So we got first shot mossy oak, second shot mossy oak, and crypto. All a decent group for a 30-yard cheap arrow combination. Let's go ahead and drop this back at 40 yards and see how it's shooting. Okay, so we just dropped that target back another 10 yards. So now we're at 40 yards. So we're gonna go ahead and shoot the first mossy oak arrow for a 40-yard shot. right, second mossy oak arrow for 40-yard shot. And then 40-yard shot for the crypto. Let's go ahead and launch this arrow. Pretty sure that was a really good group. All right, so here is our 40-yard group. So we've got mossy oak, and then there's that crypto. All pretty decent. So let's drop it back again to 50 yards and see how it shoots at 50 yards now. Drop that target back another 10 yards to the 50-yard mark. We're gonna launch the first arrow. It's a mossy oak. And see where this hits. I think I hit the target. Really quiet. I probably hit the middle of the target, which is really chewed out from all the arrows I shoot. Second mossy oak. Perfect. All right, now let's go ahead with the crypto. See where this is shooting. And I am shooting, guys, I think it's like a 28-inch draw length right now. So it is short for me by like an inch. Yeah, and then also shooting 70 pounds with these arrows. Run over there real fast, see where these ones shot. All right, so, whoa. Those mossy oak ones are pretty consistent there. Shooting there at 50 yards, and then there's that crypto. Those mossy oaks are shooting very consistent. Let's drop this back, just for kicks and giggles. Drop it back here to 60 yards. Let's go ahead, shoot over here, and see how consistent we can get them at 60. We are back here now at 60 yards. Let's go ahead and fling this arrow. First one up, it's gonna be the mossy oak. See where this hits and how consistent it'll be for the $5 arrow challenge. All right. So that did hit the very bottom right corner of the target. I just was not aiming high enough, but I'm still gonna aim the same spot just because I wanna show the group. I'm not gonna try to correct myself with it. That hit the very bottom right corner. So we'll say that those two arrows are dead on, and this one shoots lower, so I'm gonna aim higher with this one or else it's gonna go on the ground. Well, in case you didn't notice on that one, I jumped with that hinge release really bad. So that's a terrible shot. It's on the target, but don't count that one and don't hold it against me, because we all make mistakes, right? We all make bad shots. We all jump every once in a while. Let's go ahead and show you guys this group here. So that's really nice. Those two are literally an inch apart. So that's a 60-yard shot, those mossy oaks. So these honestly are super consistent. I'm really impressed with these mossy oaks. And then right there, that cryptic is the one crypto is the one I jumped on. Very happy with the way that those mossy oaks turned out. I'm gonna go ahead and say that you can definitely get away, especially shooting up to 60 yards at least, with mossy oak Walmart $20 or $5 arrows. You could buy 6 of them for 30 bucks. So instead of spending $30 an arrow, you can get a half dozen for that much. So this concludes the video about shooting Walmart arrows and how consistent that they truly are. So this is a full Walmart setup. You got Walmart arrows, Walmart tips, and honestly, after shooting
these arrows, after losing 3 right on the first round and then sighting in the bow and then shooting these next 3, I'm honestly really surprised with the way that the mossy oak, let's see, yeah, the mossy oak arrows. So these are the mossy oak 350 arrows, and they were super consistent, very accurate, and they flew really straight. I didn't see any wobble or side or anything. They could be, most likely they are a little stiff for the bow, kind of a little overspined, but honestly not by much if they are. Just want to say though, very happy with the way that these mossy oaks turned out and performed. But yeah, this concludes the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate the support that I've been getting on my channel. If you guys don't mind, give me a thumbs up if you liked it, and go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Yeah, had a lot of fun with this video, guys. I'm gonna definitely keep these arrows just to shoot for fun, have my squirrel hunting arrows. Yeah, that's it for this video, and we will see you guys next time.